Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Had to change controllers. Alrighty. Let's get this shit going. I've been playing I can't say a lot, but I'm playing quite a bit of Story of Seasons, so in that game I get to use my PlayStation controller for some reason. Okay. Whenever this wants to load. Boot up. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I can get this moved over. Yakuza. Okay, cool. Don't need game audio, need desktop audio because this audio hates me. Okay. Oh shit. Ready to see how that looks. I think I accidentally resized it. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Okay. Hi everybody, I'm gonna be yawning as I usually do. But this time because I've been up for a bit, so my coffee has had time to wear down. Okay, so I believe where we left off is we finished up I's thing. So we're good. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You're not gonna really miss anything. I might go ahead and do the main story bit just to get it out of the way. Oh my god, look at Chica. Look at her. I love her. Okay, we will be starting Chica's stuff. But I think I'm gonna go progress the main story just a teeny bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Basically, the main story currently has me going to the Grand. As you can see, this is a problem because to finish up the cabaret stuff, I need to go to the Grand. And it will prioritize the main story. Excuse me. I did know this. I don't know why I didn't just progress the story anyway when I was doing the story. But we're gonna go do it now. We're gonna do it now. Get it out of the way. So that way I can proceed in doing other stuff. Also, I'm gonna try to do fishing since I'm already out here. I will do that after I progress the story. It's just gonna be one step. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let me in. Let me in, please. Before I do the combat. Okay. Let's do this little bit of story. Oh, absolutely saving before doing fishing.
ホールのお客様が支配人とお話ししたいと言ってるんですが。どんな客や。どうも日本人じゃないようです。多分中国人の。背が低くて少しくたびれた感じの。
Short and ragged? Can't be Lee then. Who in the hell is it then?
支配人、いかがいたしましょう。すぐ行く。どこのテーブルや。ご案内します。こちらへ。
I'm realizing the chocolate theme of Club Sunshine is very reminiscent of the color scheme here in the Grand.
支配人、こちらのお客様です。
お呼びでしょうか。
ああ、私ね、支配人さん。
ジャンバラヤの闇医者。なんてやったんか。
グランといいお店。全部支配人さんのおごりね。
おい、ここはもうええ。俺がこのお客様の相手する。それと、こちらの患者は俺持ちや。頼むで。
かしこまりました。
That is fair.
すまんかったな。あんた、怪我しとらんか。
ああ、いいよ、もう。こっちの方が人数多かったし。あなた、ほんと強いよ。リーさんも顔負けねえ。あ
おい、酔っ払う前に要件言えや。その理由はどないした？
The voice reminds me of
そうそう、私リさんのお使いで来たよ。リさん、あまりこういう店で顔をさらしたくない。だから私、
what was his
伝言
name?
頼まれた。
12.
伝言？
大丈夫、私まだ予定ないよ。
Did he just say Daijobu?
いいの電話ないや。
あなた、これからすぐ店抜けられるか？
なあ、なんで？
お店出たら、あなた自分の家に向かう。支配人さんの家、ここから遠い？
いや、蒼天堀沿いや。
好都合ね。リさん、あなたが家に着いたらそこであなたに声かける。リさん、お店から出たあなたのこと、どこからか見てる。
俺のねぐらを突き止めたいっちゅうわけか。
私、伝言伝えるだけよく知らないよ。
そうか、わかった。あんたはこのまま好きなだけ飲んでけや。
本当？いいの？はあ、さすが太っ腹ね。支配人さん、私あなた大好きよ。
He's being awful roundabout here. Oh well, guess I'll dip out for a bit. Okay. I don't know if it's standard to have their accents like that stinted or stunted, I think is the word I'm looking for. Like the way they're speaking is it's actually well, I say nice loosely. It's convenient in that English speakers can recognize that they're foreign. It doesn't sound like regular Japanese. Whereas someone like Majima, who just has like a dialect, it still sounds Japanese.
どちらさんでしたっけ？
わしらんことはどうでもええんや。誠ちゃん、どこやった？あの女、どこ隠したんや？
These are the guys, I believe, from the massage parlor. Yeah, who came and fucked up Lee and we had to beat him up.
女さらいに来た連中か。
Yeah. Thank you, Majima, for the reminder.
そっちから顔出してくれないか。
どれ、余裕かわしよって。何笑とんね
ん。なんであの子が狙われとんのか。これでやっとわかる思うてな。
舐めとんのか。ゆうべは油断したけどな。今日はそうもいかんで。もうわしらもなりふりか。
Let me read that because that was just a little long. Very audibly wrong or whatever. But again, like even I feel like even if you weren't familiar with Japanese, you still would have, especially by this point, you should have like a good idea of what it sounds like. So like Majima might sound like different, like weird, but Majima would still sound Japanese, right? Like I feel like that would be an easy thing to pick up because his like cadence and stuff is still very Japanese, right? It's just you know, different dialect stuff. But like the way that they're voicing the Chinese characters, or even I don't remember much about Bacchus, how he spoke Japanese. But at least for the Chinese characters, I feel like it might be very stereotypical, but it's honestly a good choice for the fact that they localized this game, but kept the dub. I kept the Japanese dub. I think it's actually a good choice just for Westerners who aren't familiar with Japanese. I think it's a good decision to make it where it's very clearly like these guys are foreign. They don't speak Japanese as their first language. I think it's really nice. Even if it might be stereotypical and potentially racist, I don't know. Very gray area there, but at least from the perspective of a Westerner playing this game who might not know Japanese that well, I think it is a good distinction to have. Because, like, how else can you do that other than saying this person is Chinese, but they speak perfect Japanese? You know what I mean? So it's just nice, especially because they went through the effort of having these voice actors speak with dialects. You know, like I don't know if they specifically got someone who spoke fluent Osaka Ben, but they're in Osaka, right? Osaka Ben, yeah. I don't know if Majima's voice actor is actually from Osaka, or if he had to study it. But they went through the effort of getting a voice actor who can do it, and also they translated it as if he has an accent. So it's just a nice little detail thing. I don't know why I'm like harping on it now. It just really like stood out to me where I was just like, I can clearly hear it. Like I can hear it because I'm familiar with what Japanese sounds like, and I can pick up on the way the words are said and enunciated that are really off. that just sounds really foreign to me. But it's nice that it's so obvious for people who aren't familiar with Japanese. They can pick up on it. I don't know if that was the intention, but it's nice that it is done that way. Conveniently for people who aren't native or familiar with Japanese. They can pick up on it too. Anyway, I digress. It's just it's the little things, okay? Anyway, we gotta beat up some people. Val has started Ishin, which is I don't know if it's Yakuza or if it's like a dragon. I've tried to not watch him play too much, but he was playing, oh fuck. Okay, hold on, I have to actually pay attention. Who has it? Someone has bullshit. I don't see it. Where's the fucking knife? Is it you? Instead of like a karaoke bar, because it's set in like the 1800s, it's set at the end of the Edo period. The fuck? Is that a gun? I thought that was like a... Okay, it is a gun. You're the fucker then. I couldn't tell that was a gun. But anyway, so instead of having a karaoke bar, it had like a karaoke stage? I'm trying to remember what the Japanese was for it. It looked kind of like kabuki theater, but without, like, you know, kabuki theater. It was like a tatami stage. It was like uta, fuck. What the fuck was it called? From what I could see, it was just a, It was just like a tatami stage. There weren't instruments or anything. It was just the performers. So like the main character or the chick in the main character for when you're doing backup singing. And it seemed to be like an open floor kind of thing.
なんかトラブルか？らしくねえな。お前さんが店のすぐ近くで暴れるなんてよ。
It was also interesting because they had bakamitai, but it was like a it was a wagaki version of bakamitai, and it was really cool.
けどゆうべお前ねぐらに戻らなかったそうじゃねえか。で、てっきり牧村を見つけた
I'll read
かと思ったんだ
your
が
previous comment in just a moment.
今探しとる途中や。昨日の今日やで。まだ時間はあるやろ。
まあな。見つかっちまえばあとは殺すだけだもんな。でも早いに越したことはねえ。
ならもうええでか。無駄話しとる暇ないんで。
無駄話ってことはねえだろ。こいつはほうれん草だ。
あ？
報告、連絡、相談。上司と仕事する時のいろはだろ。ほうれん草。
せやったら報告と連絡は以上です。
相談はねえのか？
あんたに相談するくらいやったら電柱にでもしとくわ。
God, I wonder what the Japanese version of that was. Because that feels like... That felt like an idiom that I think was translated pretty well. I wonder what it was in Japanese. Okay, anyway, that's the step we needed to do for the main story, and now we can finish up the cabaret stuff. But you need to do that before you can wrap up like the last bit of the cabaret. Okay. Reading that Majima's voice actor is in fact from Tokyo, so probably taught stage Osaka dialect for voice acting. So it might not be like true, genuine, born and lived in Osaka Ben. I can still appreciate it though. I can still appreciate it because that's something that they didn't have to do. They could have just used like standardized Tokyo accent. Is Tokyo the standardized version of Japanese? Is like the standard accent? Tokyo? Tokyo is a standard accent. Okay. Hold on, I can hold on. I'm busy. I gotta yoink. Is Kansai Osaka? I've been calling it Osaka Ben, but I thought that's what it was called. Is it something else? I'm right? Okay. Ooh, I was worried for a little bit. I went on this whole fucking tangent, but okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't wrong. Alright, I saved. Let's hope and pray. Okay, let me pull up the fish. That's Kamurocho. So people usually talk about Kansai Ben as the dialect of Osaka and Kyoto, of course. Yeah, of course. Osaka Ben is probably my favorite. But I've heard that it's difficult. Okay, we need... Well, I should probably try to get everything while I'm here. But I don't have any bait. Where can I get the bait? I forgot. Store. Store on Sultanbury Street in Sultanbury. Okay. Aiming for a Middle Tennessee dialect instead of Southern. Yeah. It's not that different. I feel, a Tennessee dialect is different from Southern. I think I get what you're meaning. Every time I hear someone with a Tennessean accent, I always fucking lose my shit because I'm like, that's my childhood. It's very nostalgic for me. I was thinking like you meant Southern Tennessee, but no, you just mean like the generalized Southern accent.